What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Lazy Sunday live stream here on Out of the Basement. I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
Sup, guys?
And today we are going to be talking about hitting 10K subscribers. We got a little package from one Landspeeder Luke.
True.
Which has some really nice goodies in it. We're going to talk about that. Recent pickups, maybe a little Haslab discussion.
Yeah.
Who knows where the road may bring us today on the stream, but
I think we'll end it with a 10K Q&A. I changed things up at the very last minute. I was like, there's not that much news, so I think it'd be fun because the last Q&A we did was for 4K. Remember that?
Ooh, that seems like a lifetime ago.
Yeah, so I decided to add that, change up the thumbnail last minute. So if you have any burning questions, save it for the 10K Q&A segment.
Nice.
For sure.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead. Happy to be back. I took last week off, so ready to get back on the stream here. Let's start out with saying what's up to everyone in the chat. We've got the Perceptor right out of the gate. Everyone remember to hit that like. Absolutely, I agree. We got Landspeeder Luke. OMG the thumbnail.
Luke.
Ivan Gambino. We got Jacob in here from 1313. What's up, Jacob? We also had, I always struggle with this name, Gyros. Working on some customs. It's a good time to be a G.I. Joe fan. It is indeed. It is indeed. We've got Justin B here. The 212 is in stock on Big Bad Toy Store right now. That is actually, awesome. That is true. That is true. So if you want to go snag a 212 Trooper, now's the time. Big Bad Toy Store.
105 people in 3 minutes, dude.
Wow. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. It's great to see you all here on this fine pre-4th of July Sunday. We hope everyone's having a great day so far. Remember to hit like. Smash that like button.
Yeah.
But we also have Razzie in here as well. Excited to see the customs. Yeah, we do have some custom figures that we're going to be showing off here. Really cool stuff. Billy S., hello. Have a wonderful 4th of July. Wayne Duckett, good evening. We got Bodie Collection in here as well. JNS. Craft 3D Creations. Hey everyone, glad to catch another live stream. Going to be trying to finish this one out from a kayak today. Nice. I respect the dedication though. I respect the dedication. Yeah. David, good evening, sir. We've also got Brian Myers in here as well. Missing the live stream, heading to a family reunion. No problem, Brian. Have a great time spending some quality time with the family. We've got Daniel H. in here as well. Good morning to you, Daniel. We've also got Nathan Woodard. Congrats on 10,000 subs. Thank you, Nathan. We appreciate that. Stinkfist69, welcome to the stream. It's always nice to see you here. Jay Martin, damn, I was hoping to be sipping out of an OOTB mug for this stream, but it hasn't come in the mail yet. Dang. Hopefully next week. So Spring does print stuff on demand. So when you order something, it is printed and then it's shipped. So it does take a little bit longer than if we had already had everything pre-printed. But for those wondering, yes, we do also have merch now. We have official merchandise. We've got a hoodie, a shirt, and a mug. And I actually have my mug right here in person.
Yeah, mine too.
We also did a sticker as well. These are available on spring.com. Link in the description. If you want to check it out, pick up a piece of merch. No problem if you don't, but we think they're pretty cool. But then again, we're pretty biased about it.
Don't forget to send some pics in the Discord or Instagram or Twitter or whatever. But yeah, link in the description.
Nice. So yeah, we've got Volcrassman, hello. We've got Kevin and B.
Yo.
And Brunner Films, we'll talk about that. Once we
got some housekeeping to take care of.
After we say what's up to everyone, we will address what was going on there. And hold on, my chat just refreshed.
Oof.
Going back up to Tomas. Hello, Tomas. How's it going? We also have Sith Happens in here. Really looking forward to this one, guys. This is my favorite thing. I look forward to watching every week. Love it. Thank you. Thank you so much. We got Hooter Mikulski in here. What's up, Hooter? We got Cobbsy, Mr. Jetster, Soup Dragon, Jonathan Anderson.
What's up, Jonathan?
Hybrid Toy Reviews. Great job on 10K. Thank you, Hybrid. Appreciate that. Paul Morales. Hello. We got Brian Hernandez in here. Dan, Darth Educator. What's up? Welcome to the stream, buddy. We got La Kenica. I hope they make a Black Series Droideka and Super Battle Droid. So do we. So do we.
Yeah.
Dan M. How's it going? We got Igor in here as well. Psycho Emerald.
Yo.
Mythosaur 2187. Dill, how's it going? Let's see, we got Gerardo in here as always. Thanks for tuning in every single week. We got Daniel Y. Hello there. Dragon Jedi. CT7567 Rex. How's it going?
Yo.
AJ Casso. Six Society. Let's see. 007. Alex Martinez. Nice to see you. We got Riley Cross in here as well. What's up, Riley? It's always good to see you there, brother. James Stolk. I was looking forward to seeing a Porkins shirt. I did wear it on our recent appearance on Black Series Cantina.
True.
Which you could see the video version, but you have to be a member of their Patreon.
True.
So today it's the 3D Clone Wars Tartakovsky shirt. Sorry about that. You'll see it in a future video, though. You will.
For sure.
Mike Chu. How's it going, Mike? Nice to see you. Randy Books. S-Dog50C. We've got HoloNet. Infernal Hippo. Didn't mean to skip over you there, buddy. We got Bears, Beats, and Battlestar Galactica. Fact, I love this channel. Thank you. Thank you for that. We got Superfry 401. Congrats on hitting 10K, brethren. Thank you, Superfry. We appreciate that. Dawn K's in here as well. Hello, Dawn. Nice to see you. We've also got Quentin Mims. What's up, guys? Getting my first hot toy / sideshow figure soon, the Artillery Stormtrooper. Very nice. Nice. That's probably going to be pretty epic, I'd have to imagine.
Yeah.
Sir Pounce is in here as well, along with Tom Bowling. No taxation without representation. That's right. Vader X Bricks. How's it going, Vader? Welcome back. Thank you. It's nice to be here, and nice to see you as well, Vader. I know you've been working hard, brother, so glad you can make the stream. We got Ignition Matt in here as well. Congrats on 10K. Thank you, Matt. We appreciate that. David Clink, eating some lunch and taking some figure photos while listening along today. Nice. Nice to see you in here, David. And always shout out to all of our lurkers as well that just like to put it on and listen while they do something else.
Big shout out to the lurkers. Big shout out.
We love those lurkers. Vader Aid. How's it going? Joseph Bett. Chat just refreshed again. We got 30 seconds left on saying what's up to everyone. Jojo M. Apollo Ape.
Hey.
More Wagner. Daniel Y. Paul B. Brett Nelson. Should
10 seconds.
Should be 128 likes. Absolutely. We got Moon. We got Brandon in here as 67. Well. What's up, Brandon? Jay Martin. Rena Jossie. Jacko. Jared L. Tony Marvel Legends Fanatic. Brett Dozerman. And Hiya Mark. There we go.
Yo.
Boom. Right there. Right on the, not right on the 10-minute mark.
Yeah. It's fine. Yeah, we'll go over it a little bit.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. We certainly appreciate each and every one of you spending time listening to us ramble on about figures every Sunday.
Yeah.
Paul B is playing Minecraft, getting stabbed multiple times. Can't miss my favorite live stream.
We love Minecraft.
We appreciate that. We're big Minecraft fans as well. We've spent many hours and many nights just mining away.
Mm-hmm.
Dank Ches, what's up? Nice to see you. Not Sheen, farts softly. I like that.
All right.
Eric L, thanks for the heads up on the 212. No problem. Actually, shout out to who initially said that. That was Justin B right here. So shout out to Justin for the heads up. And Benny's here as well. But yes, so first things first. We want to address the issue that we both woke up to
Oh gosh.
Was that Friday morning or was that? Yeah, that was Friday
it was
morning.
Friday.
So, yes, as some of you may have seen or may have received a comment, there was someone impersonating us. They stole our logo and everything. They were announcing winners for the 10K giveaway, saying, "Oh, you won, guys! Blah blah blah. You know, come message me on Shady Link here." And
it was like Telegram. I don't even know what that is, honestly.
And claim your prize. So
right.
Once the people clicked on that, and I believe the person said they were actually you, which is
I'm like, why me?
Yeah. Then they were asking to pay for shipping, and the shipping options were like $150, $200, like insane amounts of money. So we just wanted to address that here live on the stream. We did make a couple posts on social media about it, but if you didn't see it, that was not us. We have banned that channel. Their comments have been deleted. We will never ask you for a dime when it comes to, you know, a giveaway. The giveaway is completely free and always will be. So we would never ask you to pay for shipping or anything like that. So if anything like this ever happens again, just know that we would never ask you for money when it comes to a giveaway.
Yeah, like that was a nightmare scenario because people were like, you know, falling for it, not fully to any of our knowledge, but there were people conversing with the scammer through this Telegram app, which I have no idea what that is. But I'm glad that once people saw, oh, here are your shipping options, $200, like, yeah, this is probably a scam. So I woke up to like 20 Discord DMs, Instagram DMs. I was like, what is going on? But the hide user feature on YouTube basically hides the profile. It's called a shadow ban, and it deletes all of their comments. So all of their comments, because they were replying to people that we didn't reply to on that video, because there's like almost 600 comments on that video.
Yeah.
So all of their comments have been deleted. They got shadow banned. There was 2 different accounts. They made 2 accounts. And we pinned a comment, made an Instagram story, Discord announcement, tried to spread it as much as we could. So
put it up on Twitter. But this is the first time we're addressing it, I guess, on YouTube, at least officially. So we just wanted to clear the air. That was a scam. Sorry that happened. What a scumbag, like, piece of garbage that they would try and do something like this. And again, when it comes to a giveaway, we would never ask for money for shipping. So that's the long and short of it. Sorry this happened. We have not chosen the winners yet. The winners will be chosen next Sunday. On stream. We're going to be doing a Wheel of Death for the members, and then we'll also announce the 2 non-members that will win giveaway prizes as well. So that'll all be next Sunday. So there you go.
Yeah, so you know, that's kind of a good segue into, this is our first stream since we hit 10K. You know, we had that 10K celebration video on Monday. We had our first figure review post 10K on Wednesday with Figure and Dan. We had our first episode of Figure It Out post 10K, and now we're here on the stream. So I just wanted to, I know I feel like I keep on saying thank you in every video, but thank you guys so much for 10K. The streams is a big part of our channel and what we do, so obviously we highly appreciate every one of you sacrificing your time to hang out with us. But if you still not have seen the 10K celebration video, I think it's one of my favorite videos that we've ever done on the channel. We did a live jam out session to the Out of the Basement theme song. Like I said, we kind of spoiled it earlier, but I at least wanted to say this on a live stream. We do have merch now. Link in the description. It's safe. It's print on demand. It's spring. It's what a lot of other YouTube creators use. And big shout out to everyone who has already made orders.
Thank you.
Super fun stuff. So check that out if you would like. And then we also have a P.O. box. You know, just to recap that, I wonder what's a good way I can, like, let's see here. It is, can I shift? Yes, I can. So just real quick, I don't mean to take up a whole bunch of time, but it's our first stream since hitting 10K. So we do have a P.O. box now.
Woo!
It's P.O. Box 1302, Portage, Indiana 46368. On the actual address bar, you want to put Portage, Indiana 46368 on the bottom line, P.O. Box 1302 on the top line. We already have people sending us stuff in there, so that's cool. Mm-hmm. Whatever you want to send. I don't care.
Yeah.
Is there anything else associated with that? And then the giveaway. So
yeah,
if you are a channel member, we are going to pick 3 winners. We're going to do the Wheel of Death, spinning the Wheel of Names until there are 3 people left, and then going 3rd place, 2nd place, 1st place for first dibs, 2nd dibs, 3rd dibs, and then 2 regular comments from that 10K celebration video. So if you want a more in-depth explanation, definitely check that out. But yeah, Wheel of Death is next week.
Yes.
Which is going to be so fun. There's like 180 channel members. You can sign up anytime up until that Sunday. I'm going to be exporting. Like, they added this feature to where you can just export an Excel file of all of your channel members. So there's no way I'm going to miss it. If you're signed up, you'll be on that list.
Nice.
So that's good. And then, let's see here. Oh, yeah, the one other thing. We were on Black Series Cantina.
Yes.
We were on the podcast from Mike Case and then Zach from the Star Wars Black Series on Instagram. So, yeah, we were on their podcast again. So you can look it up on Apple Podcasts, or this is Podbean. Anywhere you find your podcasts, check out their Patreon and everything like that. But it was a super fun episode. We talk about the finale of Kenobi, talk about the Haslab stuff, some recent reveals and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's always a super fun time. We've been collaborating with them a lot lately. They've been on our streams. We've gone on their podcast. They're great guys, and you should definitely check out the new episode that we were on.
For sure.
I want to say it's on Spotify.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It should just be on every podcasting app
that
is out there. But it's fun stuff. And I think that's it for housekeeping. Is there anything else we needed to address?
I don't think so.
Aside from this $10 super chat from Bodie Collection. Oh! Can't wait for my Basement Army coffee. Ooh!
Nice.
Yes, I will be modeling the OOTBTs as well. Shout out to my fellow Kenobi lovers. Thank you so much, Bodie. That's
thank you,
awesome
Bodie.
To hear. Again, like, when you guys get your goodies in hand, send pics. Pics. For sure. And yeah, Rob, if you check out the link in the description, they do worldwide shipping. I think they even have a production facility in the UK. And I was talking to David Edge, and he got a hoodie, and the shipping wasn't too bad. My girlfriend supported, and she got a hoodie. It was only a few dollars USD for the shipping. We don't control the shipping or anything like that. But it already came. It came the other day, and it looks pretty great because I went in and made the logo bigger, so it turned out really well. But, yeah, thank you so much for the channel support, my friend.
Thank you,
Highly
Bodie.
Appreciated.
I did want to say what's up to Kabashed. Congrats on 10K. Thank you, Kabashed. Appreciate that, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
And so
we
got a lot of people in here. I know I saw Paige jump in here. She's at work today, so hello, Paige.
Nice.
Let's see. But yeah, so with that being said, let's go ahead and just jump into our first little topic here. Which
is this our recent pickup?
Yeah, I think today we'll do recent pickups first,
all right.
And then we'll talk a little package from Landspeeder Luke.
Yes, I can't wait to get into that.
So a little bit of a mix-up here today, since there's really no news. If you wanted, I do give my opinion on the recent Jabeam, Kenobi, and Tika on Black Series Cantina. But short thoughts are, I like them both. I definitely pre-ordered Tika, and I'll get Jabeam Obi-Wan as well.
Yeah, I ended up pre-ordering Jabeam Obi. That's actually the first Obi-Wan from the new series that I pre-ordered because I had a feeling that he was going to have a lot of different looks and a lot of different figures, and I still think they're going to do the final episode, the Mythos like comic book style
For sure.
Figure, which I would want that one as well. I just
Nice.
didn't want like 4 Obi-Wans from the series on my shelf. I just need like 1 or 2.
Yeah,
What's up, Chico?
It's getting to the point where I'm like, I want to get them all for the sake of the review, but I'm like, but do I want to keep them? And then I'm just like, am I just buying figures to review them now? Nice pickups, Wizzy Wizard.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, because I'm in on Wandering Jedi. Yeah, which is great. I mean, I'm glad. Tika's dope. I was so ready to pick that figure up. Nice, Jonathan. Well, at least you were able to reorder.
Yeah.
CT Fulcrum, what's going on? Oh, thank you, Wizzy. Thank you. Appreciate that. Do you guys like the new Cad Bane releasing this year? Yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
It looks
Landspeeder
awesome.
Luke, dude, he's getting all these figures early, living so close to Frankensons.
Yeah.
So he has a lot of those newer. He has a Dark Trooper review up.
Yep. Landspeeder Luke's been killing it recently, so. And yeah, Infernal Hippo Jawa Tika is exclusive to Target here in the States, so it's probably Toys R Us for you, I think. Mm-hmm. That's usually how Target exclusives go.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's do recent pickups. I'll go ahead and start it off. I don't really have many figures. I actually didn't get any figures for my birthday. Let me clear my throat really quick.
Uh-oh. There he goes.
I didn't get any figures for my birthday, but I did get a lot of comic books, some T-shirts. Mm-hmm. I did get a nice pair of AirPods as well. So, and a Lego set as well. Mm-hmm. I did get a Lego TIE Fighter set.
Lego.
The seed has been
planted.
It's happening.
The seed has been planted.
But I'll start out with my Black Series pickups. So I did finally get my deluxe Boba Fett here.
Nice.
Got this from Amazon, and then I actually forgot to cancel my Dark Side Toys pre-order, so I have another one as well. But yeah, this is a pretty awesome figure. And with that being said, I'm starting to put together a little comparison here with the SH Figure Arts.
Uh-oh, which one's better?
Uh-oh, we got both of them right here.
I know which one looks better.
Uh-oh. I don't know. I guess you're going to have to watch the video and find out. But this figure is pretty damn awesome. Yes, it's not really a deluxe. Totally agree. We're paying extra just because it's Boba Fett. Totally agree. But it's still a damn good figure at the end of the day. So,
yep.
And otherwise, for Black Series, I did also get a Shore Trooper carbonized. Yes, we don't like the carbonized figures, but as you can see, there is a nice little clearance sticker right on the Shore Trooper here. I got this on clearance for $13.24,
nice.
Which, for that price, yeah, I'll take a little golden Shore Trooper here. Not sure what I'm going to do with it, but when you see Star Wars clearance on the aisle, it's just like, why not? So, yeah, picked up a carbonized Shore Trooper on discount.
Nice.
Now the rest of, I guess I'll end my little Hasbro segment here. And Darth Wizzy, I hear you. I was thinking about passing on it, but I was there. I was looking to, pick up a fig or something, so that was my choice. Thank you, James. For more Hasbro stuff before I jump into my McFarlane pickups, because you all know me, I did pick up the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Green Ranger mixed with Shredder here. This is from those recent line of figures where they did all the turtles as Power Rangers. It's from a comic book, I believe. I've never read the comic book, and I don't plan on getting any of the other figures, but this just looked so badass, and it was on sale at GameStop for only $20. So I definitely wanted to pick this one up. It's a lot of fun. It's got some really great articulation to it as well. Pretty much on par with every Lightning Collection figure, but it's badass because it's Shredder and has actually a really nice soft goods cape. I mean, look at the stitching on it. It's got some raggedy holes to it as well. Would have been even better to have a wire in it, but you know, Hasbro, they don't do that. They don't do that. So yeah, this is Shredder mixed with the Green Ranger. Not planning on picking any of the other figures up from that line, but yeah, that one was just too cool to pass up on. So I do want to say thank you to Fabulous Disaster for becoming a channel member. There's Justin right there. He's eating a breakfast sandwich. So yeah, let Justin enjoy his little Dunkin' Donuts there. But thank you, Fabulous Disaster. If anyone else out there would like to become a channel member, we do offer one for 99 cents a month. You get a custom Clone Trooper name badge and custom emojis that you can use on our videos and in our live streams. Channel members help me out with some nice classic emoji spam so everyone can see those great emojis that were done by James Can I Even Draw, who's also done our little caricature artwork down there and a lot of other stuff for us as well. So thank you, James. And channel members, please give me some emoji spam in the chat. But yeah, so that's all for my Hasbro pickups so far. Our Cobb Vance, actually, let me see. Where was that? Randy, let's see. Last time I checked, our Cobb Vance were still, because Justin and I both have an Amazon order. And they were both still set for Tuesday. And yeah, they're still set on arriving Tuesday. So that's unfortunate. And you could also see my copy of The Last Ronin collected hardcover shipped as well. So that's good. But boy, were we off on that Cobb Vanth, though. I remember saying back when it was first announced for pre-order, we were like, this figure's not going to come out next July.
Like, what the heck?
And this is like the only figure that truly stuck to its release date and actually came out in July. So we'll actually have that figure this week. But wow, what a journey it's been for Cobb Vanth. Kenobi Jabroni, you're welcome. I know this figure's been tough to get. So yeah, if anyone's just now joining us and didn't know, the Clone Trooper, the 212th Clone Trooper, is currently available in stock on Big Bad Toy Store's website right now.
How much are they charging for that?
$25.99, which not bad at all. Not bad cheaper? At all. No, it was $24 in store. It was $24
at GameStop.
Yeah, no. So they're charging $1 more, but only $4 shipping. So, and you're saving on the headache as well. So at this point, I feel like if you didn't get it, Big Bad Toy Store is the perfect place to grab that figure if you need it. Yeah, Bruno, we're doing things a little bit differently today since there's not really a whole lot of news. We are doing our recent pickup segment before we jump into the bulk of the video, which is a package that we received from Landspeeder Luke, and we're going to be doing a 10K Q&A where you could ask us, any question. It doesn't have to just be about action figures. It could be about anything. We do also have a new channel member, Brunner Films. Thank you so much for becoming a channel member. We certainly appreciate that. Again, for anyone out there, channel membership, 99 cents a month. Custom emojis. You get priority reply to comments. On this upcoming 10K giveaway, you're going to have a much higher chance of actually winning, which the prizes include 3 out of 4 of the Target exclusive Clone Wars figures, Death Trooper, or a Death Watch Mandalorian, and a 501st Jet Trooper as well, along with some TVC figures. So there's a lot of great prizes in the giveaway. But let's get back to the recent pickups here. I do have some McFarlane stuff to go over. And yeah, Justin is ASMR sandwich eating for sure. And Randy, you guys should check out Buy Me Toys in Mishawaka, Indiana? Question mark. And DA Mac just grabbed a 212th on eBay for $28 in box. Nice. And we also have another new channel member, Big John 1991. Thank you so much for joining the channel membership. We certainly appreciate the support. And that is the best way to secure yourself on the Wheel of Death next Sunday, which we will be spinning to determine who wins our 10K giveaway. So that's another stream you're not going to want to miss. And that thank you, Randy. I'll have to look into that.
The Clone Trooper loyalty badge that shows up next to your name. I think this is the month where if you're 1 year, you'll go to 41st Elite Corps. I think this is the month, July.
Nice. Thanks, Gold 5. Thank you. We appreciate that.
All right, last bite here, folks.
Last bite. Ooh, Kabash just finally got the full modal node band assembled. That's awesome. That is awesome. I can't wait to have one myself. We do have a review for Figrin Dan, though. If you haven't seen that, I know definitely didn't quite do the numbers I was hoping, but maybe we got it a little too early and people aren't looking for it. But we do have a review of Figrin Dan up on the channel if you want to check that out. But that's awesome, Alex. That is great. And Dawn K is right. We need 75 peeps to mash that like. Absolutely smash it. And you're welcome, James. You're welcome. Yeah, Tom Walgreen did not make it easy to get the 212th Trooper. And then I like how they just tease you on walgreens.com where it looks like you're able to add the figure to cart, but it's actually out of stock. It's so ridiculous. But yes, so I do have McFarlane stuff here. I have a couple of the new wave pickups. I did get the new 52 Red Robin, which is a fantastic looking figure. I love Tim Drake. I'm always down.
Red Robin?
Yep, this is Red Robin. Yum. But no, I love Tim Drake. I love the Robins. This Robin costume for Red Robin is a little different because in the new 52 they gave him these giant wings, which are nice and articulated, so you can fold them down so it has like more of a cape appearance. But yeah, this is Red Robin.
What's up, Mark?
And in the same wave, I haven't opened the figure yet, but I did also pick up Hush. So here is the single release of Hush. Comes with 2 knives, no guns. Thanks, Warner Brothers. Appreciate it. No guns, but you know, we've got that McFarlane Toys weapons pack coming out any day now. So yeah, we got Hush.
Nice.
I do also have a real big boy right here. I did finally get my Clayface, which, oh yes. McFarlane,
that looks awesome.
Yeah, McFarlane has absolutely been killing it with their mega figures. You can't beat the value. You can't beat this much plastic for $40. This is a hefty, hefty boy. A little bit hollow on the torso, but still packed with amazing sculpt work. And the articulation does seem to be pretty good, although mine is like really frozen up. So I definitely got to do a little heating on it to free up some of that articulation. But just look at this ugly mug here on Clayface. And yeah, I agree, Infernal Hippo, that for all the good that McFarlane does, they really messed up on making this jacket like super, super plain Jane. The face looks great. Has some really nice paint detail on it, but the jacket they just, you know, screwed the pooch on. But
dude, I'm getting the Killer Croc when it comes out.
Yeah, definitely getting Killer Croc. But yeah, jaw articulation here, so you can close or open his mouth. And what I really like is this is technically Rebirth Clayface, but I mean Clayface pretty much always looks the same, but this time around you can see he's got like little faces sculpted into the clay of the people that you know, he's absorbed. So really nice detailing here from McFarlane, and this is just a fantastic figure. I love the mega figures that they've put out so far.
What's the rating as a murder weapon?
Murder weapon, It's not quite as heavy as Violator. If you have Violator from McFarlane Toys, it's a little bit lighter than that, but it does also have some hard spikes here. So murder weapon potential is pretty good on this one, but a little bit lower than McFarlane Violator. I think that figure is still the ultimate actual murder weapon. And then I did also get a couple Gundams as well, a couple Gundam Universe figures. Or actually, I'm sorry. Let me finish with my McFarlane stuff. What am I doing?
Oh, snap.
I do have the brand.
Yes!
What? No,
the Nightbot worked. I
yes. Think. And you have been annihilated by the Grand.
Yes!
Sick.
Yes!
That's
you
right.
are a spam bot, and you have been annihilated by the Grand Army of OOTB. Warning. I love it. He's in action. Amazing. We have a Kingsguard in the chat.
Dude, the bot. Thank you, Nightbot. But I did get the McFarlane Toys Dark Angels Assault Intercessor Sergeant from Warhammer 40K. This is part of the new wave of Warhammer figures here. So, hell yes. This figure looks super dope. It's got a nice green and like cream white color. And I love the McFarlane figures.
It just made me so happy. I've been waiting this entire stream for the porn bots to come and see if the Nightbot would work.
Yeah, that's awesome. Forgot about
that. Just made me so happy. We got a Kingsguard. We have the newest member of the Kingsguard.
That's sick. And then two more pickups, two Gundam pickups. I did get Gundam Sandrock here from Gundam Wing. It's part of the Gundam Universe line of figures, which I'm simply just collecting every once in a while. I'll grab a few, but I was pretty close to completing the Wing team. So I'm going to complete the Wing team. And with that being said, I also did get Heavy Arms right here as well. So we just need Shenlong Gundam, and then the entire Wing Gundam team will be completed, which is very exciting. I like a good completed team in action figure form. So shouldn't be too much longer, and then we'll have a complete team of Gundam figures. But yeah, Alexis, the Warhammer figures are dope. Even if you're someone like me, I don't know anything about Warhammer other than I think they look badass. So I think they're just great figures. But yes, so that is it for my recent pickups. Justin, do you have any recent pickups, brother?
I have some recent openings. Let's see here. I have some recent openings. So
love a good opening.
Love a good opening. So I finally got to open the Spartan collection figures that I showed off. I forgot. Did I show these off last stream?
I don't think so. But I wasn't here, so.
Yeah, true. So I got Combat Evolved Master Chief finally unboxed. You know,
how do you love that double knee?
I mean, yeah, you can't get really any dynamic posing or anything, but I love the first Halo game, so he just looks cool standing there, and you know the vac metal.
Yeah.
Reflective visor, and then we have one of my favorite non-Black Series releases of the year, and that's going to be George.
Great
George
figure.
is just so dope.
Badass. Love George.
And you know, you can get him in that turret wielding pose really easy. He holds it nicely. I love the chromed out visor on that one.
Yeah.
Seriously, this might be my favorite Spartan collection figure.
Now let me ask you this, because David and I were talking about it the other day over text. Would you buy a Noble 6 with a chromed out visor if they did a re-release?
Dude, Nightbot's putting in work again. Nightbot's putting in work.
Nightbot.
All right, go ahead.
No, what do you think? Would you rebuy Noble 6 if we got a chrome visor re-release?
Well, Noble 6.
Also, let me ask you: do you have the chrome visor cat, or do you have the original one like I do?
I have the original one.
Okay.
I would go and grab it, but it's like all the way over there. But
yeah,
I think Noble 6 has the most matte visor out of any of them. So I'm fine with, because like he almost has a matte visor in game.
Yeah.
What's up, Odin?
I could agree with that.
I like the shiny, so maybe. Hey, we just hit 200 people in chat.
Nice. Thank you so much, everyone. Smash like, please.
Smash like, and everyone commend Nightbot. I just love the message.
Nightbot,
you are a spam bot, and you have been annihilated by the grand army of OOTB.
We love it.
I love it so much. Pure satisfaction.
Tomas, I did wanna answer your question. Where was it? I think the new manga spawn looks terrible. There, I said it. I think it looks really goofy. I'm not into that. I like the original manga spawn. I think that's a dope looking figure, but this new one, not it for me. Not it for me. What do you think, Tomas? Let me know.
Yeah, so those are my 2 Spartan collection. I showed this off last stream in package, and I got to open this one as well because I was gonna give it to Nate's or leave it at Nate's to shoot a review, but then yours showed up anyway, so that's the one you used to shoot a review. But
yeah,
I finally got to keep and open my Figrin. And for me, I gave him like the longer woodwind instrument.
Yeah, that's the one I have him currently posed with as well. Here's here's my Figrin. Yeah, I forgot. We both got Figrin Dan. We both got it.
Yeah.
There's
Figrin Dan.
Review on the channel. Check it out, please. Check out my review of Figrin Dan. This is an awesome original trilogy figure you are not going to want to miss. Yeah. It even features some brand new, never before seen articulation on a Black Series figure.
Ball joint wrists.
Yeah, check this out, everyone. Make me big, Justin. Make me big real quick.
All right.
Check this out. So here's the alternate hands, right? Take it off. We've got a ball jointed wrist in there. So Figrin can go up, down, left, right with the wrist. You get full range all the way around, 360 degrees rotation on the hand, which Hasbro, we could do this for every figure. Yeah. We could do this for every figure. That's kind of like
the more high end, like, I don't know if Mezco, but I know like SH Figure Arts, that's pretty common, right?
Yeah, it is. So. No butterfly joints on Figrin though. No butters. But I think the hands being ball joints more than make up for it.
Yeah, you can, because like the way I have mine, he's kind of like leaning back, like, you know, how you would do jamming out, playing like a saxophone or something. Mm-hmm. Now that I have this, I definitely want to get, you know, I was gonna get the nail and shield regardless, but I want a full band now. Now that I have him in hand, I definitely want to go full band status.
Yeah. And Quentin, I have seen the Joy Toy Warhammer 40K figures. They look incredible, but I am not paying $80 for one 3 3/4 inch figure under no circumstances. They do look incredible, but
no, the way we got this, because this is like super early, right? This is wave 33. The way we got this, there is I believe it's a toy store in Tennessee, and they have an eBay page, and they must have just got like solid cases of wave 33, because they were selling every single one on their eBay page, and Figrin was $28.99 with free shipping. So it's cheaper, you know, cheaper than like Big Bad Toy Store or Dorkside if you were just getting like one Figrin Dan shipped. So I like that it's an army builder. I like that we've had tons of comments saying that they're also going to fill out the band, because we got to support this guy right here. We got to get this guy in your collection and send that message to Hasbro that we want more aliens. We want more original trilogy aliens, background characters, stuff like that. So I'm glad that people are really supporting this figure. It's a good thing.
Yep.
3 different instruments with the regular release, so I mean, can't go wrong.
Yep, but you're so right, Justin. We need to send Hasbro a message. Tell them that we want more OT, that we want more aliens. It's not going to take
years. You can get the full band right now. You just need...
you'll need
technically, you need 1 nail and shield and 6 Figrin, right?
Yeah, because the Canon Cantina band that you don't see on screen, but if you read into the Canon, it's an 8-piece band. But to do that, that would mean you got to buy one Nolan Shield and then, the 7 figurines.
Yeah, what's up, Star Killer?
Hey,
no,
Star
Hunter,
Killer.
you buy them, all right?
Yeah.
You buy them.
We commend you, Hunter. Just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah. Just not what you collect. Understandable. Understandable. But
Mr. Clone himself. Mr. 212 himself.
That's the ultimate downfall of like being in our age bracket, because I feel like we're caught in between a war of people who really only like Clone Wars and really only like the original trilogy, and we're just like, we love both. We love both. Why can't everyone love everything equally? Like, and it's
at least
like
between these 2 trilogies.
Right. But there's like people who are in our age bracket or a little bit younger than us that are very allegiant to the prequels and Clone Wars, and then there's
at least like how you collect.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Right. So yes, Odin, Nolan does come with the seated instrument. Yep. So you get every single instrument for the modal nodes.
Yep. All right. Should we move ahead?
Yeah. Was that all for your recent pickups?
Yeah, that was.
No dinosaurs?
No. There hasn't been any new ones.
Which, by the way, I did want to ask you: are you going to get the T-Rex?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because I think I want the T-Rex.
I was T-Rex.
I was looking at pictures of it, and I was like, "Holy shit! This thing looks incredible."
Yeah.
Really nicely detailed.
Yes, it does.
But anyways,
yeah, go ahead.
We recently hit 10K subscribers again. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. But Landspeeder Luke, good friend of the channel, good buddy, said they would like to send us a little gift for hitting 10K subs. So of course we graciously accepted.
Accepted.
Yes, and we had no idea that. Hold on one sec. Yes, and the T-Rex is only $50, which is beyond a bargain. So they sent us over a package, and I got it, and it had been raining all day, so the box was literally soaked. And I was like, oh no, because I was gonna wait and we were gonna open it and go through it and everything like that. But I wanted to make sure everything was okay on the inside. So I took a little sneak peek, and Justin and I divided up the loot. But without further ado, thank you so much, Luke, for sending us this package. It was truly incredible and appreciated, and just some really amazing custom figures. So without further ado, let's go ahead and show what Luke sent us. Yeah. There we go. Luke is right here. Thank you, Luke.
Let's start off with the temple pieces.
Yeah, so recently Luke did do some Jedi Fallen Order temple pieces. So I have one that has 2 spots here, and Justin has 3 spots.
Yeah, and let me make you bigger first. Look at the detail.
So I had 2 Stormtrooper helmets lying around, so that's why I have Stormtrooper helmets in there, but these normally would have Clone Trooper helmets. But this is a 3D printed piece here, nicely painted, and just absolutely looks fantastic. It's 2 separate pieces, so it just comes apart like that, and one sits on the other one.
Nice.
And yeah, this just looks absolutely amazing. And yeah, shout out to Landspeeder Luke with the banging content. Truly deserves to be blowing up right now.
I have the one with 3 slots for the CT helmets. It's kind of hard to pick up, but like for a 3D printed item, this is like, let me see, because they kind of detach. But let me see if I can. Like, how's that look?
Yeah, that looks great. You can really see the details on it.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, so crazy. Looks so good.
Thanks, Bodhi.
Yeah, thanks, Bodhi, for the $2 super sticker. Appreciate you. But yeah, Luke is killing it with the cool vids. And Luke said that's at lowest quality too. Hey, it looks great to me.
Yeah, this would literally enhance any Jedi Fallen Order, display.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it on my shelf right next to Cal Kestis.
Yeah, so that is incredible, and it is true. I love Landspeeder Luke's new channel. He's been killing it, almost at 2,000 subscribers in a very short amount of time. Jealous of that, because it took us, a few years maybe.
Right. But it's deserved.
Yeah,
it's deserved.
It's good video production, quality audio. The background music is good. It's nice and relaxing. Short and sweet videos for the most part. But then we're not done. We're not done.
Oh, we're not done at all.
So, I guess I'll go next.
We're not done yet.
So, you guys know this crusade I've been on about the Super Battle Droid. So, we have a 3D printed Super Battle Droid, the B2. I gotta be really careful.
I was just about to say, you're really handling that with one hand right now?
But just look how incredible that is. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but this arm, is it this arm?
Yeah, it's that arm. It's the arm that separates.
Yeah.
Now Justin's breaking it live on camera.
Oh my god, I really am. Now I'm breaking it live on camera. No, it goes back.
No. Can you pull down a B1 battle droid for scale? Or a clone trooper for scale?
Shit. Well, let me fix it. Oh my god, the whole thing's coming apart now.
Yeah, Luke
I was just fine.
Luke says it needs some glue. I figured I'd let you guys decide how to pose it, then you can super glue it together. So there you go. It's not technically supposed to be articulated.
Oh, okay.
It's falling apart, Justin. You're falling apart. 189 people want to see this Super Battle Droid custom, and you're breaking it. You're breaking it live on camera.
Yeah. All right. Phew. Okay. I thought I broke it, but I didn't.
No, it probably just came apart.
Let me grab a clone trooper. 1 second.
Yeah, get a clone out.
I gotta flex. I gotta pick one to flex. And let me pick a battle droid. So I'm not level, so I gotta be very, very careful.
I'm not level.
So
Tim says no pressure.
This does look properly scaled. Okay, let me try and hold it from the feet. I'm shaking now.
Nice. Dope. So yeah, that is custom 3D printed Super Battle Droid and custom painted as well. This is not a Black Series figure. This is a custom. But look at how amazing
Black Series
it looks.
Scale, but
yeah.
The paint, it looks perfect. I love the little red dot, by the shoulder piece, and just the sculpt looks great.
Mm-hmm.
I like down there by the belly area. Whoop. But yeah, it's gonna go great on my display because you guys know me. I've been on this crusade about the Super Battle Droid and how it's the number one thing we are missing in the Black Series.
Yeah. Luke says he sells them painted and assembled. Who is that from, Luke? Could you let us know, please?
Skylu 3D.
All right. Sculptor is Skylu 3D.
Yeah,
Skylu
and
3D.
Mitch, looking at this, Hasbro can do this. If they can do a Ned B, New Republic Security Droid, K2SO, what was the other one that they did? The droid characters. I don't know, but if they can do a Ned B, the New Republic Security Droid, K2SO, they can do this one.
Oh, without a doubt.
Because I am just imagining this with full Hasbro articulation. It would be amazing. And I want them to do it. And Nightbot's putting in some work again. Thank you, Nightbot.
Zavi's got an alert for UK collectors. Boba Fett Jedi Ruins is in stock at Star Action Figures, and Sev is in stock on Zavi. Get it while you can, UK peeps. Get some late night figgies.
Yeah. But for real, big, much thanks to Landspeeder, Luke. I got first dibs on the Separatist droid. So you guys know I had to pick Super Battle Droids. So Nate actually has 2 figgies.
I do. So I'll start with one that's just more of like an upgrade kit that Luke sent to us, and that is the Death Star radar technician here.
Yeah, Imperial Gunner.
Yeah, the Imperial Gunner. These are, it's a chest piece here, which just lays over the figure on the, this is the Death Star Gunner. So it's just a helmet here, which, oh no, I just broke a piece of it off.
No, Luke, look away. Look away.
Oh no, now
I'm watching.
I'm actually breaking it. So it's the what's the name of this figure?
The Death Squad Commander, or in actuality, it's an Imperial Navy Trooper, but Hasbro calls it the Death Star Trooper or the Death Squad Trooper.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's just an Imperial Navy Trooper, though.
Yeah, it was a little broken. Got a little more broken right there. But we'll just look at it from this angle.
Yeah, this is like very fragile stuff.
Yeah, 3D printed stuff is very fragile. So, and that kind of goes hand in hand with, unfortunately, the other droid that we received, which still is fantastic. But here is the Droideka, which unfortunately during shipping, the arm was damaged, and Luke packed these as best he could. I don't think that there's any more packing that you could fit in that, but unfortunately, during the shipping process, with how fragile these items are, it was broken. I do plan on gluing it. It's a simple glue fix there, but you know, amazing looking sculpt here.
For the record, mine's not broken. It just comes apart and you got to glue it yourself. But real quick, Bruno, I meant the body that you put the Imperial Gunner overlay onto the Death Squad Commander or the Death Star Trooper. That body, that figure is just an Imperial Navy Trooper. But the actual, like, the figure that he's showing off with the overlay, that's what makes it the Imperial Gunner. Yeah.
So the figure underneath, you just add these pieces to it, and this is pretty much exactly how the costume looks in the movie. It's another one of those figures that when you look at this, you really start to scratch your head as to why Hasbro hasn't done it yet, because they could get away with reusing an entire figure and just literally sculpt 2 new bits, just like we see here, and they'd have a brand new figure. But for whatever reason, they have not made this one yet. But yeah, the Droideka does look absolutely incredible, really nicely painted and everything like that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the arm was damaged, but nothing a little super glue won't fix.
Yeah, it's like, I think Hasbro could do a Super Battle Droid as well. I don't even care if it doesn't fold up into the roly-poly-oly. Just give us one that's already out.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even have to do the shield. Like, just give me that Super Battle Droid.
Honestly,
Destroyer Droid.
I feel like the shield wouldn't even work out that great, just due to how, like, you know, they would have to do it within the confines of it being like a $30 to $40 figure.
Yeah, mass-produced, transparent bubble shield.
Yeah, I honestly would just rather them just give us the Droideka like this, popped out, make it articulated. It doesn't have to roll up. I mean, it's neat that the B1 battle droid can fold down into its collapsed position, but who really does that? Who really displays their battle droids completely collapsed?
Yeah. But thank you so much, Luke. You guys.
Yeah, thank you.
You know how much I've wanted more Separatist representation on the shelf. And, like, seeing this in hand, I'm just like, yeah, Hasbro could do this, and they could kill it.
But it's a nice way to beef up the display now, because seemingly Hasbro is reluctant to produce a Super Battle Droid or a Droideka. But yeah, thank you, Luke. Thank you so much. That was a great little gift, and it was awesome to see these figures. And I can't wait to have the Droideka glued and back to looking awesome, because I've recently been rearranging my Black Series figures a little bit due to being inspired by your videos. And I've got a perfect little plan for where I'm going to put my Droideka. And so
Monster Destroyers.
There you go. Thank you, Luke, for providing where other people can find these pieces.
Thanks for this too. Can't forget about the temple.
I like Bruno. Luke Chad. Yes. Luke is a hunk. That's all I'll say. But yeah, so thank you so much. And yeah, if anyone else would like to send us some stuff, we do have a P.O. box now. There's a link in the description, or the address is in the description and on screen right now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So,
so someone asked, let's see, Jonathan asked, how much do you guys think Hasbro would charge for a Droideka? I think it would be a $40 figure. It'd probably be 40. What do you think, Justin?
I mean, probably pushing towards, in between like $33.99 and $40. But here's the thing, that this 3D printed stuff that is masterfully crafted and hand painted, it isn't articulated. You know, they're essentially statues. So we would be paying for a figure that looks similar, but it's fully articulated. So I would have no issue paying 30 to 40.
For sure.
I want to. Just like the Dark Trooper. It's like, what is the Dark Trooper? I pre-ordered 2 of those because it's like new mold, bulky droid, very unique looking thing. I'm going to get it in my collection. But on that note, I have to use the restroom, so I'll be right back.
Oh, restroom break from Justin. He's always got to spring these on me. The man's got a bladder. It's a small bladder. Meanwhile, I have the iron bladder. I never break the seal. Just kidding. I think I've gone pee on stream a few times. But yeah, so that was our little 10K gift from Landspeeder Luke. Yeah, Nate's solo now. I am. Justin just abandons me from time to time and doesn't even give me a heads up, so I don't even know what to do. I'm just simply sitting here, staring into my webcam, talking about random things. I guess, speaking of random things, why don't I talk about the TVC Emperor that I finally opened today? This one with the lightning hands. It's a really nice figure. I don't know why it took me so long to pop it open, but I was adjusting my TVC collection, which here I'll give you a little tease here. So there you go. I was doing a full wall. I plan on moving it all to the ground, but I had some doubles there as well. So I was opening some doubles. So I opened up a Stormtrooper today. I opened up a Zutton today, and I did also open up a Palpatine. But yeah, you can see there is kind of my wall of TVC figures that I'm starting. And yeah, because on the set here, we're trying to get away from the reflective figures being on camera, because it just kind of doesn't look all that great. So I'm starting that over there. You probably won't ever see it on camera, but I just wanted to show that because it is very satisfying. Thank you, Psycho Emerald. But yeah, Rena, if you want to see the whole background, it's pretty plain right now, but it goes up to the ceiling. So there's some Star Wars artwork right there. And over on the side, that's you can see how blank the wall is currently.
Yeah, which you can't see on Figure It Out anyway.
Yeah, it will be filled eventually, but it's blank over there. That's my original Star Wars 1977 poster that my dad actually had all this time. So That's kind of a really sentimental piece for me. And it was originally hanging up on the set, but again, it was just too reflective. But I did want to hang it back up on the wall because that poster does mean a lot to me. And so we also included, I got these little hanging floating shelves off of Amazon. They were only like $15 for $10 for two of them. And they just stick to the wall and they can hold figures. So, yeah, that's what we ended up doing. I put these two on the wall so you can see right here, Justin in the last episode had Figrin and the artillery trooper. And over here, this is a custom Endor trooper from Skywalker Hendrix. And then this is a custom Luke stormtrooper that I actually put together. I mean, it's just a head swap, but it's the Skywalker Strikes head on the 2020 stormtrooper body. And it just looks really good. So that is some of that stuff. And then behind me are just various figures. This old school 12-inch Royal Guard I found at a disc replay for like $10. And it just looks great. Although it feels like a Barbie. It looks awesome, though, in the background. So, yeah, and I did have a Coraline over there. I love Coraline. I love the Leica animation movies so much. Obviously, Coraline is one of my favorites. I really like Paranorman and also Kubo and the Two Strings. Those are probably my favorites from Leica, and I always see those movies. But yeah, we do have a Coraline over there and Gandalf. But again, this hasn't fully been realized yet. And yeah. Jonathan Anderson, those 12-inch figures are made by Barbie. So there you go. There, yeah.
Yeah.
CT Fulcrum soon, very soon.
Yeah, sometime.
Yeah,
sometime soon.
But yeah, Justin, if you haven't seen my creation because you were away, but check out the wall,
3 3/4 inch wall.
The 3 3/4 inch wall.
Nice.
Yeah. That was what I was working on pre-stream. That was my pre-stream activity.
So, did we want to do 10K Q&A, or did you want to talk about the Haslab a little bit before that?
Yeah, I want to talk about the Haslab. I think it's a little...
It's one?
It's topical. It's important. It's something that, while is not Star Wars, it does... have some, we could say it could have some effect on Star Wars.
Yeah.
So yeah, for those who are unaware, there was a brand new Haslab project just recently revealed by Hasbro for G.I. Joe Classified. That is the G.I. Joe Classified series Cobra Hiss, which is the tank that is 6-inch scale for the G.I. Joe Classified series, fully funded at 8,000 backers within 24 hours. This, I believe, is the fastest Haslab ever to fully fund in the shortest amount of time possible. And let's see, we got Britain Toyland, full transparency. I backed it, no regrets. And you could see that, even to people like us who we aren't the biggest G.I. Joe fans, this thing looks sick. It's $300. It is already funded, as you can see, at 12,632 backers as of right now, with 43 days, 8 hours, and 51 minutes to go on the campaign. So it is definitely a massive success. And as Britt is pointing out, is now coming with 3 figures so far.
Seeing if I could...
Which is incredible. You can see a nice picture of the scale there.
And it's like...
It is
a figure.
Yeah, it's 11 inches tall. The figure is 6.23 inches tall. So while the Hiss tank is not actually very big, what it more than makes up for is all of the crazy details that it comes with. As you can see, it has an LED light projection of the Cobra logo. It also opens up in the back so you can put more figures inside of it. The cockpit opens as well for a pilot to fit inside of it. It's coming with swappable pieces if you want to make it look more like a classic version versus their more modern interpretation of the Hiss, which is just absolutely incredible. Like I said, I'm not really into GI Joe, but damn, this just looks amazing. And if it wasn't so expensive, maybe I'd be into it. But I can't drop $300 on something I really am not familiar with. But this is basically like a perfect Haslab. Look at all the stuff you're getting. I think
It'll hit all these stretch goals too.
Yeah, I think the pricing makes sense. It included 3 action figures already. Is absolutely fantastic.
Did they do like a color vote? Is that what I was hearing?
I think they are doing a color vote. So they're going to vote in whatever the color may be of the next figure, which, this is just absolutely fantastic for G.I. Joe fans. This is a smash hit. And the reason we bring this up is because also, if you want to take a look at the other Haslab right now, which is the Black Series Reva Third Sister Force FX Elite Lightsaber, currently struggling and will not meet funding, unfortunately.
This hasn't had a backer in like a few days.
With only 8 days, 8 hours, and 51 minutes left to go, Reva's lightsaber here is sitting at 1,303 backers with a target of 5,000. So I think it is safe to say, unfortunately, the lightsaber is dead in the water. Although, if you ask me, I do think it is worth the $500. However, lightsaber roleplay items are not something I collect, not something I care about. So this was a very easy pass for me.
Easy
and
pass.
Clearly, a lot of people are feeling the same way, which is unfortunate because it does look like it, had a lot of love and care put into it. But for me personally, I still think that there's no reason this couldn't have just been a Hasbro Pulse exclusive item or something they would have just sold as a regular lightsaber, as the blades are detachable, so you could detach the blade and ship it in a smaller packaging. I don't think, when I want to say this, I don't think it being Reva's lightsaber has anything to do with the failure of it. I guarantee you, if this said Grand Inquisitor, it probably still would have failed.
Yeah, I was going to say that as well, like 100%. The fact that it's Reva's, third sister, it doesn't help because it's a new character anyway, but it is not whoever owns this saber, that is not why it's failing. It's failing because it is a saber. There is no $500 lightsaber that would back as a Haslab that needs 5,000 people to spend $500 on a Force FX Elite saber.
It's especially something that right out of the gate they instantly announced that there would be no tiers for this either, which, for people like us, I don't really care about the tiers. I'm in it for whatever the main piece of the project is, but we can't deny that there aren't people out there that want the tiers, which is okay. But them announcing no tiers probably immediately turned a lot of those people off that maybe would have been swayed one way or another had they announced something extra for the saber. But this was just a really oddball choice for a Haslab. Something that easily could have just been a standard release, or like Zach from Black Series Cantina points out here, this would have made sense as a Disney Park exclusive or something along that line. So,
and Jonathan, a Ray's saber is a single bladed, so it's around half the price.
Yeah,
and it's not a Haslab, so I don't think any roleplay item would have worked as a Haslab. There is no weapon, there is no helmet, there is no lightsaber. I don't think any Black Series roleplay item would work as a Haslab at all. Yeah. Out of all of the different avenues of roleplay items, especially at $500.
Yeah.
And
obviously
you're exactly right. Like, if this said Grand Inquisitor, we would still be sitting dead in the water. If it said fifth brother, fourth sister, like whoever it is, we would be dead in the water.
Yeah, I just don't think that this was a smart idea for a Haslab. Now, with that being said, and with the success of the G.I. Joe vehicle, I think it's time for Hasbro to do a vehicle Haslab. I know historically the vehicles have not sold well, and we've even got confirmation of that from Eric, who has directly told My case that the reason we don't see a lot of vehicles is because they sell so poorly and a lot of people wait for them to go on clearance. However, I think that with the right vehicle, that the Haslab for a Black Series 6-inch scale vehicle could be extremely successful, like with what we see here with the Cobra Hiss.
Right, because like look at this. Imagine this figure as a 6-inch Black Series figure, and I'm not knocking. This looks amazing, and if I was a GI Joe fan, like this would probably be a dream come true. Like it looks incredible and it's epic. This is not me hating, but look how small this is. Like this is a kind of a smaller vehicle. Now imagine this as a Black Series figure, and this be like the scale that they can work with. So, like, I'm thinking, like, Jedi Interceptor or, like, a straight-up Jedi Starfighter or, like, stretch it to an ATST or something like that for the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. I think this is a good sign because there is a market for 6-inch scaled vehicles.
Yeah. Psycho Emerald, no way. It would be, like, 5 feet tall.
Yeah, if you're talking about AT-AT, like the actual walkers from Empire, no way. That's
no way.
I mean, look at the Lego UCS one. That's like the size of a Great Dane.
Right.
Maybe not Great Dane, but you know what I mean.
I totally agree with you, Justin. ATST, in my mind, makes the most sense.
Oh, he's joking.
You could... Oh, okay.
You can't tell when you're being sarcastic through text. You got to use some emojis.
I can't.
2022.
So I think that with next year being the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, ATSD could make a lot of sense. Maybe they could, well, right out of the gate, it would need to include the pilot, of course. Yeah. But what do you think, like, figure-wise, if we did some tier speculation, Justin, for an ATST?
You see, if you listen to our, like, Black Series Cantina podcast episode that we're on, we talk about this, and we talk about, like, tiers that they can do, and I almost think, like, tiers are kind of a double-edged sword because people will hyper-focus on the tiers instead of the actual product. So when I look at this, like, I don't know anything about G.I. Joe, guys, but this thing is dope. Like, let me get to the main photo. This thing is dope. I feel like if I was a G.I. Joe fan, I would want it, and the main reason I would want it would be for this dope-ass tank-looking thing that has, like, working tracks on it, and the lights and all that other shit. So, thank you, Bodhi. Thank you. Not enough Super Chats today. Come on, Grand Army.
Yeah, don't make me Super Chat to myself again. To get the Super Chat train rolling.
Get the train rolling. That'll be more useful for our 10K Q&A.
Yeah.
But, yeah, thank you so much, Bodhi. Appreciate you. But back to what I was saying. If I was a G.I. Joe fan, I'd be looking at this tank and being like, that is what I'm backing. That is what I'm backing. I'm backing this dope-ass looking tank. There is a little bit of knockback or pushback with some of these tiers with the Hiss. Yeah. But, you know, this speaks above all of that criticism. It's already funded. So,
yeah.
I mean,
and again, $300, yeah, it's a little small, but they tricked it out. The working treads, the lights, the storage that you could fit other figures in here. It's coming with 3 figures as well. Like, the value, I think, was there from the beginning, and now it's just even more like, you know, it just makes sense. But yeah, I do agree, Britt, not to knock our Star Wars community, but I do notice that in comparison to how people reacted to the Rancor before tiers and the His before tiers, the Joe community was a lot less volatile about it. I think, yeah, and that's just a lot of Star Wars fans in general. For whatever reason, Star Wars just has this incredibly divisive fan base that no matter what, there can't ever be like a gray area, or, you know, it's a lot of the vocal minority as well, just being extremely loud. But
or people campaigning against the Rancor and everything, and then people are using this to kind of dunk on Hasbro, but I'm like, it's also a Hasbro. Like, Hasbro owns G.I. Joe.
Yeah, so they make full 100% profit off of this. They don't have to get any approvals from Lucasfilm.
No licensing.
No licensing.
They own Power Rangers and they own G.I. Joe.
Right. So with that being said, this is also maximum profit for them, and they literally have no restrictions on what they can do with it. So that's why I think we see the lights, we see the working tread, we see the tricked out details, because I don't necessarily agree when people say that Hasbro is lazy. They're just a company that is restricted by budgets and shareholders. And when they can do stuff where they can spend a little bit more money, they seem to always put a lot of effort into it, which I think the Hiss here does have a lot of effort put into it.
And this thing has marketing. Now, I do agree with criticizing the Hasbro Star Wars team because they are solely responsible for the failure of the Rancor. I don't even blame Yak Face's No Ula, No Mula campaign. I don't blame Retro Blasting for holding the line even though he has no stake because he hates Hasbro and never going to back a Haslab. So why are you even talking about it? Why do you even have a stake in this conversation? Anyway, right. I don't blame any member of the community who is like anti-Hasbro, anti-Haslab, campaigning against it, whatever it is. I blame Hasbro for not marketing it because look at this cool stuff. Like, I mean, look at all this like cool videos and stuff that they do where it's like Cobra Commander is like taking over and they do like a little cartoon and like.
Right. And even if it's just, it's just footage from the old cartoon, but they have a new person doing a very good Cobra Commander impersonation and he's talking about the Hiss. And so it's like perfect genius marketing that hits at a lot of G.I. Joe fans because, G.I. Joe fans are definitely very into the nostalgia. It's, a childhood thing. I grew up playing with G.I. Joes as well, but I never watched the cartoon or anything like that. So I definitely understand, like, this is perfect, and this is perfect marketing for the people that want this.
Yeah.
And it's just, you compare it to when they did the Rancor video, which the Rancor video was a gray 3D render model spinning around mixed with little clips from Return of the Jedi. I think they could have done something a lot cooler to get people interested in the Rancor. But we do have a couple super chats here. Thank you, Hunter Schultz, for the $5. I think since this tank funds a Black Series Republic tank, TX-130 would fund. Let's take a look. Justin, pull that up. Thank you for the
I'm about to agree or slap you down here. Yeah.
I think the problem... And I wanted to address this with Quentin Mims's question. Is I feel like it's got to be an iconic vehicle.
Yeah, that's an issue.
I feel like A-Wing and B-Wing, not really to that level. And honestly, I might even have to say this tank could be a little too obscure for the person who's looking to
from
pick this
film.
Up. Yeah. And we also have another. We have another $5 from DA Mac here as well. So thank you for the channel support.
Yeah, thank you so much, DA. Yeah, you got to think like a casual, even though it's not the casuals that are going to be like backing a Haslab project.
I like Luke's comment. Insert obscure vehicle with 15 seconds of screen time.
Yeah, and it's like that tank, it's from like, oh my gosh, get the stream out of here. That tank is not from any of the films. I don't even think that one is in the Clone Wars.
Yeah, and as Britt points out as well, they have officially said that the X-Wing will never happen. It's simply too big, which is unfortunate, but the realistic dimensions, it would have to have like a 5-foot wingspan, which at that point, it's like, where are you going to put that? Where are you going to put that in your house?
Yeah, that has been confirmed by Eric, X-Wing
and
too big.
And Rena, I do think that Mando's N1 Starfighter is a great choice, but I would also hope that it would come with some sort of removable paneling so that I could put yellow panels on it and make it like a classic Episode 1 Starfighter, because that's personally how I would want to display it. Maybe that could be like a stretch goal. They could do Mando's N1 Starfighter, and then the first tier is like yellow panels that you can pop out and pop onto the figure or the vehicle to change it from whichever one you'd want.
Mm-hmm.
And Randy, I guess that is a fair point. The sail barge is very large, but I mean, who knows? All I'm saying is that Eric, the designer of Black Series, did officially come out and say that the X-Wing would not happen. So
5-foot wingspan.
So you might be right. That might be a fair comparison. TVC might have different rules, but Eric, the designer himself, has officially shot down the X-Wing.
Yeah, and David, no way, because this is Black Series we're talking about with a very reactionary community, and if they come out and say, hey, we sacrifice true scale to make it smaller,
people would be so outraged.
I mean, they would just be put through the ringer. I think they need to make it absolutely 1/12 scale.
Yeah, which Jonathan Anderson brings up a great point that the TVC X-Wings are not 1/1 scale, but TVC fans are a lot more forgiving. So
I feel like that's true. And a TVC, obviously, it's a smaller scale, so it's cheaper. We're talking about hundreds of dollars here for a Black Series Haslab. So it's like if you're doing a campaign for this and it's like you need to put money up front, like that thing better be accurate. So I think as a Haslab, which is like a dream project, we can't really be, let's just make it a smaller scale and still call it Black Series. Like, I don't know.
But other than the ATSD, I really also think what would be great would, like you said, Jedi Starfighters. Super simple, easy to do. I think leading with Anakin's would be a great choice. Give us a brand new Revenge of the Sith Anakin, sculpted head to toe, brand new, with alternate pilot head, because you got to have that, little thingy to put on his head.
Yeah, Brit 110%. People lost their shit over Rancor toenails, which in the actual in-hand model they were painted, but in the CG render they weren't painted. And people lost their shit because they didn't understand it was a work in progress. I agree 100%. Yeah. That's the thing about Black Series, is we have a very loud community. We have kind of a controversial... Every new release is divisive when it comes to Black Series. So
I
don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, it's something that they have to be careful, because obviously people have campaigned against the Rancor, and I think that even though the Hasbro's marketing team is at fault, those campaigns also certainly didn't help.
Yeah, the campaigns didn't help, but yeah, I still blame Hasbro 100% for the Rancor, because we love the Rancor. We're notorious for being big Rancor, Rancor supporters.
If they gave us a second chance at the Rancor, I would back it again in a heartbeat.
I'd be like, okay.
Same tiers and everything. I don't even need different tiers. I just want that Rancor. And thank you so much to Balaz Marcos. How would you guys feel about big set pieces for Star Wars Black Series like Jabba's Palace coming to TVC? Thanks for the great content. Do you mean like reversed?
Yeah, like how would you feel about big set pieces for Star Wars Black Series like Jabba's Palace coming to TVC?
I would love it, but I don't think that they would sell, unfortunately.
Yeah, because if you just took that Jabba or the throne room one and scaled it up, it would be like unreasonably large. I think the things like Landspeeder Luke has on his Instagram and the things that they 3D print, like those little like diorama pieces from various stuff, I feel like that's like the most you can do. I feel like the other stuff is just so unbelievably large. Like even the TIE Fighter over here. Don't make me go get the TIE Fighter again, because I'll do it. The TIE Fighter is incredibly massive, and that's one of the smaller fighters in Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't know.
But I would personally be into it. But I think a vast majority of people would treat it like the vehicle line, where they would wait for a sale. And they've already kind of tried dioramas too in the Black Series with the centerpiece collections. Those being basically dioramas, but they came with statues instead of figures. So I think there's a few things they could have done a little bit better that probably would have helped that line succeed a little bit more. But we've already seen them kind of try it. And obviously that was a failed experiment, as we haven't seen a centerpiece Black Series figure in 4 years, I think.
Yeah.
The last one was that Ray Starkiller base set.
Something like that. But yeah, I mean, I say this every week. I sound like a broken record. I think I just said it on Black Series Cantina that, like, I think the 1/12 scale, I just feel like a lot of people don't really have an idea of how big the 1/12 scale is.
Yeah.
Because, like, Psycho Emerald, I knew you were joking. I now know you're joking, but people genuinely have said, like, lat gunship.
Right.
For Black Series. I'm like, bro, get ready to spend $2K or something.
Yeah.
Like, these things are massive. They have to fit our 1/12 scale figures in them. And that's why I think ATST could work. For the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, ATST driver, maybe the little Ewok on the glider or something. You know, there's plenty to work with. Plenty to work with.
There is. There definitely is.
But, yeah, I'm going to be right back again, and then we can do our little giveaway, or our 10K Q&A for our final segment. So I will be right back.
Q&A. Yeah, Britt, though, good point. They were pretty meh. I have a couple. I have the Kylo Ren one, and I also have the Hoth Luke one. I really wish I would have got the Vader one, because I did like the little half door that they included, but I never picked that one up, and some of those are still a little too expensive, in my opinion, on the aftermarket. But yeah, I mean, I definitely hope that we still get a Black Series Haslab, because with 2 failures now in a row, I'm sure that Hasbro is kind of really thinking about their next move as far as a Black Series Haslab goes. But I hope they try a vehicle, and I hope it's either something like the ATST or the Jedi Starfighter. Just like Justin always says, you know, a lot of us are younger. We grew up with the prequels. We're very into the prequels. We love them, but we're a little bit older now. We're starting to have big boy or big girl money. So why not try something from the prequels? I think a Jedi Starfighter could do really well and would really show them that the prequel fans are out there, the Clone Wars fans are out there, and we're hungry for more representation in the 6-inch line. So that's all I've got to say about that right there. Mark, nice pickup. SHF Mando Luke is great. And Luke, I agree, ATST would be dope. And Jacko, there is no giveaway today. Justin misspoke. There is no giveaway today. That's next Sunday. So next Sunday, we're going to spin the Wheel of Death to determine the winners of our 10K giveaway. That's next Sunday. But yeah, it is rough to have the Black Series mantle, both 6-play and role-play. We're 2 different communities. Absolutely. And I think a vehicle would make the most sense.
So they need to get the Black Series logo off that stuff and just call it Hasbro.
Right. Or
Hasbro just, lightsabers.
Right. Or, you know, Star Wars lightsaber collection or something like that. Because, yeah, branding everything Black Series, I do think, is kind of silly in a way, especially for the role play items.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah. Paige is, how about a scale for scale Salacious Crumb? Well, that does exist. Sideshow Collectibles did make a 1/1 scale Salacious Crumb statue, but I think it was about $2,000. So if you're down, Paige, you know, Christmas is right around the corner. So that's all I'll say.
Yeah. But the last time we did a Q&A was for our 4,000 subscriber special. So I don't know. I just decided to do this last minute.
Yeah. Oh, Rena's got a great point. It already has a name, Force Effects.
Yeah, I mean, just call it the Force Effects Elite Series That's it. Stop there. Don't call it Black Series. But yeah, we figured for the last part of our stream here, we'd just do a casual little Q&A now that we finally hit 10K, one of our big goals. So very casual, just hanging out with chat. Ask us whatever you want. Doesn't even have to do with figure collecting, but can be about the Black Series or
anything you want. It's the 10K Q&A.
I'm gonna say one person gets control of the mouse. Nate, would you like to be in control of the mouse?
Sure, I'll control it. We'll start out with Jay Martin. Nate, where the hell do you put all these pickups? Great.
Turn your camera around and just actually don't.
Yeah. Oh, here. Let me see what I can.
Uh-oh.
My camera cord is tight. So there is all my music instruments and Black Series figures and review set. My basement is a mess. And this is where most of my collection is, actually. I do also have figures in my roommate Steven Buck's room because I don't have anywhere else to put them. So he also gets to enjoy my figures in his bedroom.
Nice.
But yeah, the plan is I'm going to put some more shelves up down here. I've still got plenty of wall space to go, but yeah, I am running out of space. So I am actually starting to wind down a lot, and it's getting to that point in my collection where I'm going to have to start picking and choosing what I'm going to get rid of to make room for more new stuff.
Yeah.
So let's see. Do you guys know where to get a Black Series Royal Guard or Fordo? The Royal Guard, I'm pretty sure, is easy to get on eBay and stuff, and
yeah,
I think Fordo's all but gone, unfortunately. And Rena's asking, how many pets do you have? Yeah. I have none.
Well, I have one dog that is actually my own. But my mother also owns a Shih Tzu. She's appeared in maybe 1 or 2 vlogs. But we are, and I feel like I've been saying this for the longest time. Lucy, my girlfriend, and I do want to move out this year. And we were trying to hold out to get an actual house and just skip the apartment phase. But that's not going too well. I'm going to be honest. That's not going too well. The housing market is destroyed and interest rates have gone back up. So now I think I'm almost pivoting back to starting out in an apartment. I don't know. Hopefully it happens this year though. So when we do move out, that'll just be our one little kiwi. And she actually is an emoji in our channel membership. There's a kiwi dog emoji.
True.
In the pram.
Section 7 asks, what was your first figure?
First order, or do you just mean Black Series? My first Black Series figure was the First Order Snow Trooper Officer, the Toys R Us exclusive with the red pauldron.
Yep, and mine was the prototype Boba Fett.
Oh, and you can skip around. There's so much already, but you can just whatever looks interesting. No offense to anyone.
Hooter says, how many total Black Series figures do you each own? Hundreds?
Definitely hundreds, but I might be able to actually tell you that. Although I haven't updated my action figure 4-in-1 in a while, but
thank you, Chad.
Let's see here. How do I log in? I would just highly recommend action figure 4-in-1 if you want to log your collection.
For sure.
Here's my info. Let's see here. 248. I feel like I have more than that.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I have more than that. This is my entire collection that I have logged so far.
Probably got some more to log, but yeah, Justin and I have around about the same amount. But I would suspect I probably have a few more than you, just because I double up on troopers a little bit more often than you do.
True.
So total number, but we pretty much have most of the Black Series figures from, Red Line. That's not sequel trilogy stuff.
I have every blue line.
Yeah.
I have most of the Black Line, but I have every blue line figure.
Yeah, we've been collecting for a very long time, though. So Jesse Ramirez asks, what would your main line of figures be to collect if Black Series were to die off?
Ooh, it's tough.
Mine would probably be DC Multiverse, in all honesty. Or NECA Horror, but NECA Horror figures are like once in a blue moon these days, so...
Yeah, I collect... Well, I'd probably go to Lego.
Yeah.
I'd probably pivot to Lego, but I also collect NECA, Jazzware Spartan Collection. That's pretty much it. I have a little bit of McFarlane now, but yeah, I don't know. Probably Lego.
Salty Tree says, any talks of an OOTB meetup?
If Star Wars Celebration ever comes back to Chicago, we will 1000% do a meetup at Star Wars Celebration.
For sure.
100%.
Yeah, but I also do go to like horror conventions around the Chicagoland area. So, I mean, if you were ever to see me in person, you know, definitely say hi. But yeah, Star Wars Celebration would be a must if it ever comes back to Chicago.
Yeah.
And Sith Happen says, did your parents have a lot to do with your collecting?
For me, no. I mean, I had Lego growing up, and I had toys and like Transformers and stuff like that. But actually, adult collecting, no. That's a more natural phenomenon for me.
I would say definitely. My dad collected a lot of action figures. He collected Star Trek: The Next Generation, like the 4 or 5-inch figures, and also the Toy Biz Lord of the Rings stuff, because he was a big Lord of the Rings fan. So my dad definitely played a part in me growing up, you know, being around action figures, being around the concept of, you know, not playing with them, simply just displaying them. So,
right.
Yeah, I would say my dad definitely helped me out, because I have on and off collected pretty much my entire life. And Bruno asks, what was the first line of Star Wars figures you started collecting? I would say Black Series, at least in terms of serious collecting.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Although I did start with 3 3/4 inch Black Series before I switched over real quick.
True. Psycho Emerald asks, I've been wondering for a long time that pertains to not just your channel, but are you able to see that I'm subscribed even though my subscriptions are private? Nope. Can't tell. That's why in our recent 10K giveaway, we didn't mention anything about being subscribed, because realistically, there is no true way to verify if someone is subscribed if their subscriptions are private, at least that we know of. Someone out there might say different.
Yeah.
But also,
and you don't want people subscribing just to win a giveaway anyway,
right?
Because they're never going to watch another video ever again. So you don't even want that to begin with.
And we got Andy in here as well. What's up, Andy? Thanks for tuning in super late over there in India. Appreciate it. I'm sorry. I know they said how to pronounce their name earlier, and it was something totally off from what we were looking at. But they say, what is your favorite non-Star Wars piece in your collection?
Wait, bring that up? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's that's so tough.
Balaj. Thank you.
That's a tough one. I feel like I should know this. By now. Maybe my NECA quarter scale Jason.
Nice.
Or maybe the Ultimate Aliens Queen.
Ooh, yeah, those are great. I'd probably say mine's my original NECA bedsheet Michael Myers.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite pieces. One of my favorite moments in my collecting history was finding that out in the wild at a used video game store of all places. Jacko asks, any interest in Transformers? Not really.
No.
I do have some of the Transformers Red figures, like Beast Wars stuff, because I am nostalgic for Beast Wars. But yeah, I like a lot of designs of Transformers, but that's about it. I also don't like transforming them. I'm a robot mode forever kind of person. Sir Pounce, those are Black Series figures up on these shelves. Those are Black Series figures. Let's see. Housing market's out of control.
Bro, not good, bro. I need that bubble to burst.
CT7576 Rex asks, what are our thoughts on Black Series helmets? Do we have any? Why or why not? I have one helmet. Justin has one helmet. I have the prototype Boba Fett. Justin has the Stormtrooper.
Yeah.
They're nice, but not, not anything like crazy. And they're just huge. So there's just like, where are you going to put them? I don't know where to put them at. They're so big. Psycho Emerald, the best advice I can offer you is pick one line of action figures that you really enjoy and make that the thing that you cover. Do reviews, do news, and also, most importantly, remain consistent. Consistency is the number one thing to keep people coming back to your channel. That's why you see us release Figure It Out every single Friday at 6 a.m. And we've been doing that for a very long time. And now we also stream every single Sunday at 1 p.m. So narrow your channel focus if you are focusing on more than one line of action figures. I know that, like me, you guys know I collect a bunch of stuff. I would love to talk about all of it, but one, I don't have enough time, and B, YouTube will punish your channel for covering different lines of action figures, and you can see it amongst other creators. You'll go look at the Foosh for a great example. You'll see the views vary drastically from line to line from what people are, know his channel for, which starting out small, you're not going to get the result that the Foosh has. The Foosh has a huge following, so he's able to more so cover a wider spectrum of figures. Yeah. Rena asks, what's our favorite fast food chain?
Chippy.
Yeah, Chipotle. Chipotle for
we are
sure.
Those people.
Yep. I know it's not real authentic Mexican food, but it's still damn good. I love it. Let's see. Red Wagon asks, which online retailer is your go-to for pre-orders? Mine is Dorkside Toys.
Yep, I go Big Bad. I think that's just because they were the first third-party, store I started using. Amazon, even though I try not to support the billion-dollar corporation, I would much rather support a specialized, smaller business like Big Bad. But sometimes Amazon just gets them so damn early, and with Amazon Prime shipping. But yeah, I do like Big Bad Toy Store.
Yeah. David has an interesting question. Do you guys ever deal with collector's guilt? What I mean is, you see and get a new release, like it for a while, but when you see a new figure, you go through the same routine again. I would say I deal with that in a way of like buying a random action figure on clearance just because it's cheap and it's maybe not a line I collect. And then a couple weeks later or a few months later, I'm like, why the hell did I buy this?
Yeah.
Like, I just bought it because it was on sale. But yeah, I don't know. I think that there's a certain, you get a new figure, it's awesome, you're excited, it's a brand new figure, but then you're just kind of used to it after a while. So I don't know. I really don't know how to answer that.
Yeah, I'm picky and choosy. I never have regret. I really never, at least like within these past couple of years where I've just become a little bit more selective and I've really like hyper focused. I don't really regret any of the purchases that I have. And I think it's because I am still able to save money. If I just wasn't saving any money at all, I'd be like, okay, this isn't good, but
yeah,
I got a good budget going, so
yeah,
I'm all good.
Psycho Emerald asks, have you two ever disagreed on anything to do with movies or figures? Yeah, we definitely have had plenty of disagreements, especially over movies. Although, most of our opinions are almost exactly the same.
That is true.
But that's just because we have a lot of similar interests.
Yeah.
And that's what drew us together, was working at the movie theater together. And I'm like, this guy, he knows a thing or two about good movies, or at
Why
least
is it?
movies that I also like.
I like the why is it hard to get Robo for the stream? Because he doesn't have open DMs on anything. There's no way to DM him. I've tried.
That's the problem, is there's no good way to get a hold of Robo. We've tried. Yeah. We've definitely tried. And you know, we're not salty about it or anything, so don't think anything like that. But yeah. No, we are not going to Star Wars Celebration in the UK next year. I did look at flights. Cheapest flight to London was like $2,000. So
wait, what?
Yeah, super expensive to fly international. Super expensive.
You have a super chat. Super chat gets top priority.
Yeah,
that's a guarantee.
I'm scrolling down. Riley Cross says, who's your favorite subscriber and why is it Infernal Hippo 27, and who is your least? JK, what's your favorite bad or subpar figure, Black Series or not?
What's your favorite bad or subpar figure? But your favorite bad figure.
Yeah, a favorite bad figure. That's
yours
a great.
Is Constable Zuvio.
I do love Constable Zuvio. Is not a bad figure.
Oh yeah, I guess
that's true. It's just a character that doesn't exist. Yeah, I'm looking around right now.
That's a great question.
Is I typically
maybe Clone Commander Obi-Wan, because that's a terrible figure, but it still looks good.
Yeah, really bad articulation.
Old clone body.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's what kills me. Or like some of my older NECA figures that have no articulation, but they look good.
Yeah.
Let's see. See you later, CT Rex. Thanks for joining us today.
Wait.
Yeah, Psycho Emerald, make an entire video begging Robo to come on the stream. David Edge asks, are you ever going to tangent off back to movie reviews or film discussion? We could do an OOTB book club thing. You know what's funny is we've tossed around the idea of doing a second channel again, but it would be a separate channel about movies and stuff. But frankly, we just don't have the time. Editing takes a lot of time. Even sitting down to watch the movie, to discuss the movie, takes a lot of time. And we both work full-time jobs now. And keeping up with this channel is honestly difficult enough as it is, if I'm going to be frankly, completely honest with everyone.
That's an interesting question from Albert. Do you feel like wanting is more satisfying than the having? Every time I open and put on the shelf, I'm left with a little let down feeling and the thought, well, what's next? No, and that's not a good feeling, I feel like, to have. Addiction with collecting, I have no doubt in my mind that it's a real thing. Like, you're just buying it just to buy it. And I feel like, genuinely, like, if you ever get to that point, it might be time to pivot to something else. Because I know a lot of people go through that with the Black Series. Even though, in our opinions, we're in the golden age of the Black Series, people are still unsatisfied. And they just feel obligated to keep on buying. I would say that's not good. You got to do what gives you joy. You have to collect what gives you joy.
Absolutely. All right. Rena asks, what's our favorite Sam Raimi film? Army of Darkness is my guilty pleasure. There's nothing guilty pleasure about Army of Darkness. That's a great film.
Yeah, I also love Army of Darkness. It's my favorite Evil Dead film.
Mm-hmm.
I love... Oh, but also Spider-Man?
Right.
Damn, I would have to say the first Spider-Man film, because that's literally just one of my favorites of all time.
Yeah, I would actually agree with you, Rena. I think Army of Darkness, of the Sam Raimi movies I've seen, I haven't seen every single one of his movies, but yeah, right. I love Army of Darkness. I saw that when I was like 10 years old, so it really had a very profound effect on me. Just growing up, loving Ash, watching that movie, it's a classic. Infernal Hippo asks, did you ever have a time where you wanted to stop YouTube? Not really.
No.
I mean, sometimes we definitely feel burnt out, for sure. But no, I don't think I've ever truly wanted to like full stop.
Maybe back in the OOTB Plays days,
Right.
before we went back to the Out of the Basement channel.
Right.
So, I don't know. Probably not. I don't feel like I've ever wanted to quit. I do sometimes struggle to make a video that's not Figure It Out. I will say that. Sometimes I do struggle because Figure It Out is on a consistent schedule, which, again, number one piece of advice is to get on a schedule.
Mm-hmm.
But Figure It Out, we film it, and then I go home and edit it, upload it the very same night. And then, you know, with the streams and everything, I don't know. Sometimes I struggle to make a video that's not Figure It Out, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get you, and I certainly feel that way just because, you know, I do most of the reviews on the channel, so sometimes it does get a little overwhelming.
Yeah,
And
right.
I think one thing I need to do is stop telling everyone that I'm going to review a figure and then I don't end up reviewing it. Because I've certainly been neglecting TVC lately, but it seems like every time I've sat down to do a TVC review, I've got a Black Series figure that's like right here, right now. And for me, Black Series is always going to take priority over TVC.
Yeah.
But Mike Chu asks, would you ever release an OOTB music album for download?
100%.
See, and I've got plenty of music. It's not good music, but I used to make music all the time, specifically with Buck.
Yeah.
We've always made joke music, serious music. I used to play in a punk band with him, and we played a few shows. I used to be in a pop punk band, and we actually did play a lot of shows consistently. But that music was terrible, and I would never, ever want anyone to listen to it. I'm sorry. I love it because I made it, but I can fully admit it's not good. It's not good.
Yeah. Favorite MCU show or movie or show? Winter Soldier, baby.
Yep. And I would agree with Justin. Winter Soldier is the best MCU film.
Least amount of cringe comedy. There's actually, I feel like there's not any. There's no Tony Stank moment or anything like that. Because, and I love that about Winter Soldier because it maintains the tone, which is my favorite aspect of any Marvel film, when they can actually maintain the tone and not just undercut every serious situation where millions of people are about to die and then just undercut it with a joke.
Yeah.
So I love Winter Soldier.
Yeah. And I also think Falcon and Winter Soldier, out of the MCU shows that I've seen, is the one I've enjoyed the most. Honestly, Moon Knight kind of let me down. It kind of let me down. Let's see here. Albert says, when space is an issue, how do you decide what to sell and what to store?
Sequel trilogy.
Yep.
No offense.
No offense, but it usually starts with the sequel trilogy figures. I have almost every single one of my sequel trilogy figures in a box. Same thing with my solo figures. Those are also currently not on display in my collection. I do still have all of my first order troopers out because I do love troopers at the end of the day. And I have like 2 Kylo Rens out and 2 Reys and Luke. I do have Luke out as well because I love Luke's white Jedi robes from the end of Force Awakens. Right. And I really wish we would have got to see those more because that was such a great costume, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm the same. Sequel trilogy. It's just my least favorite element.
Other than that, though, I like if it's not Star Wars related, I think of the things that I like the least. Like I look around in my collection and I find the figures where I'm like, I care the least about this, so it's gonna go. It's gonna go.
Yeah. Do you think Hasbro will ever give Out of the Basement an interview? No. And I think that's because we discuss rumors. I don't think they like when we talk about leaks and rumors. Yeah. Because Mike Case has never been asked either, and he has like, what, almost 20,000 subscribers. And then there will be some channels that have like and I'm not even kidding, they'll have like 200 subscribers and they'll get to reveal a figure.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how they choose. It's just you got to know the right people, I guess. I have no idea.
That's what I
know.
would
Like
assume.
Victoria's Cantina, they reached out to her because we did ask her about that before. So, but no, I don't think we'll ever be in actual contact with Hasbro unless the Rancor comes back, because then we're shilling.
Yeah.
Then we're shilling for the Rancor.
Section 7, thanks for the $4.99 super chat. They ask, would you rather have Hot Toys Clone Wars Anakin or Ahsoka or something completely different? That's a good question.
I want that 501st Clone Trooper if I had to pick just one hot toy and then I'm done forever. I'm going 501st Clone.
Yeah, I think mine would definitely have to be a trooper of some sort, probably Scout Trooper. Or if there was like a really badass like cloth goods Royal Guard, I would take something like that maybe has the Kyrkanos armor underneath for potential, 2 looks. But I don't think Hot Toys has done a Royal Guard. I don't think so. Favorite classic punk album, Milo Goes to College.
Yeah. I love that one. I love Milo Goes to College. Nate introduced me to Descendants, but I also love First 2 7 Inches.
Yeah.
Minor Threat.
Yeah, Minor Threat. Exactly. Love some Minor Threat. Rena says, why don't you get any freebies from Hasbro? Again, I think, it's all about who you know, and it also doesn't help that we cover links and rumors.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it is what it is. We don't mind. We're not looking to, get free stuff from Hasbro. We talk about the Black Series. We talk about all this stuff because it's what we're passionate about. It's our hobby. Now, getting paid to do what you love is always nice. No, I don't think anyone would ever deny that. Or getting free stuff. Would I accept it? You're damn right. And I think everyone out there would also do the same.
Like, who wouldn't accept anything free? Yeah.
Right. So, yeah. Let's see. Infernal Hippo asks, are we going to watch Thor Love and Thunder? I'll definitely see it when it comes to Disney Plus, most likely. I did go and watch Multiverse of Madness in theaters, though, and I liked it.
He liked it. They like it. Is there a figure you don't have anymore from your childhood that you would rebuy? For me, it's Toy Biz Battle Damage Spider-Man from when I was 3 years old. That's a tough one, too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of toys growing up.
Lots of toys. I would probably have to say it would be some of like the vehicle Star Wars sets that I used to have.
Yeah.
I miss those the most right now.
Yeah, there's tons of stuff where I look back and I'm like, man, I got rid of all my Lego Star Wars from back in the day. And some of those were probably worth a pretty penny today. So yeah. I would say, like, originally when I got into Lego Star Wars, like around Revenge of the Sith era, but I ended up getting rid of all those, going through that I don't need toys anymore phase.
Mm-hmm.
So I had like Bionicles and stuff like that. So
right,
I'd go with my Lego.
Get them Legos back. But yeah, let's see here. Ooh, Rena says, what did you both study and where?
I have a Bachelor of Arts in Communication from Purdue University.
Wow. And I don't have a college degree because I'm a college dropout. I went to college for 1 year.
Nothing wrong with that.
And I did not like it. Personally, I did not feel college was for me. Hence, it's okay, though.
What's best for you. Gotta do what's best for you.
I think it's important, and not enough people talk about just college not being for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, I do not have a college degree. Did graduate high school, though, so that's very important.
Yeah.
Benny said Milo does not go to college.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Film Fan 90. Hi, guys. Congrats on 10K. Thank you. Love the Lazy Sunday streams. Is there a Grail figure you missed out on? and now the price is sky high. That would have been the Shadow Squadron set, but I actually found that for Black Series.
I wouldn't necessarily call them Grail figures, but they're definitely figures that I would love to have, and that's Dr. Aphra and 000.
Yeah.
I remember I passed on both of those figures multiple times. And then one day they were gone, and then they were extremely expensive. So I would love for those to get archive releases at the very least. I think those are figures that need archive.
Nice, David.
Nice. Majored in communications. Going back to my master's.
Brothers unite.
Epic. Yeah, I do actually have BT. Someone sent me BT, actually. But no 000. I have the 000 Bandai model kit on pre-order in hopes that actually ships one day from Big Bad Toy Store. But that hasn't happened yet.
All right.
Yeah, Seth Nico.
We do.
I think we'll get one. I think, Hasbro might be a lot of things, but they're not dumb. And they've definitely confirmed that they do at least look into a lot of what the community is saying. So
I think we'll get one.
Yeah, my best guess is that Chrysanthemum was planned long before they knew Chrysanthemum was going to be in Book of Boba Fett. So at the time, that Chrysanthemum probably made the most sense. But I do think that we'll eventually see a brand new Chrysanthemum Deluxe in a Book of Boba Fett box. But who knows when, where, because seemingly they don't really care to produce a lot of Book of Boba Fett figures, as they've only done 2, and those 2 figures are actually not even technically from Book of Boba Fett.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
All right, what's your guys' rarest Black Series figure? I want to say the Shadow Squadron set, or maybe the Entertainment Earth 4-pack Order 66 clones. Because I think that's like the most expensive thing I own, according to Action Figure 4-in-1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Same for me. Because we literally have the same figures. So
I would love to have the SDCC Jabba with Salacious, because I want the hookah and the green pot thing, so you could stick the hookah in his mouth or whatever the hell that is. Yeah, I want that.
Yep. Ooh, Ivan's got a good question. When are we going to get another gaming stream? Itching for some Battlefront 2 or maybe Halo 3?
That's a possibility.
Yeah, we've definitely, we've tested the waters with the gaming streams, but it definitely seems like people like more of just the hanging out and talking environment. So, but yeah, we have talked about just doing some gaming streams, just here and there every once in a while. So probably in the future there, Ivan.
Lee CJ Martin, he's already here. He's already ready to team up.
Lee Oliver, could you explain how the pipeline works? I'm new to Black Series and saw they had announced a Bastila Shan, wondering how long it will be. Certainly don't want to miss this release. So yeah, the pipeline, they don't ever give a definitive timeline. Basically how it works is they show an upcoming figure. Later they will show, a digital render, and usually announce when this figure could be coming for pre-order. But the most important thing is to just, follow places like Yak Face, Hasbro Pulse, the Star Wars Black Series, Zach. Follow some Black Series news sources online. Those are going to be the best ways for you to stay up to date on when these figures are coming and where you can get them. So yeah, Lee, Yak Face, the Star Wars Black Series on Instagram. Those are 2 great accounts to follow for all your news needs.
110%. Ano, I don't think we'll get a Phase 1 Clone Trooper based off the actual animation. Nah. They tend to put it through if they existed in live action filter, kind of like the Rebels characters. But then again, we have a more animated style helmet here for CTs. I don't know. I don't think we'll get the Phase 1, though, in like an animated style.
Probably not.
I want the Rancor 2.
Yes.
Bring it back.
Kabash says, I recall you guys play Destiny. Still play? No, we do not.
No.
Nope. I gave
don't really
up on
play
that.
Anything.
Yeah. Recently, though, Fall Guys just came to Xbox, so I was trying that out. That's pretty fun. And I have been playing a lot of Diablo 3 as well on Switch because I was getting hyped for Diablo 4. So I wanted to get a little Diablo 3 action in. So that's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
And Jonathan Anderson asks, do you guys watch The Boys? I have not, but I have heard great things about it. But I'm not really a TV show guy. I will watch Star Wars TV shows and, just maybe some general stuff that's not like a complete storyline. But Breaking Bad was great. Game of Thrones was really good for a long time. But yeah, I'm more of a movie guy. I like watching movies. I like going in, spending, 2 hours, 3 hours, something like that, and then getting out of there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Maybe one day I'll watch The Boys, but it all depends on how long the series ends up being.
Yeah.
So yeah. Any final questions here before we wrap it up for today?
Yeah, Nate's gonna be grilling a little later at my house.
Yep,
we're gonna making some chicken wings, some dogs, some burgers. I literally bought a pack of burgers that only has 4 patties. I didn't realize there is only 4 patties. However, I don't want a burger, so you guys can all have them.
Sick.
More of a wing and dog guy.
Yeah. But yeah, we're going to have a little Independence Day get together, even though there's really not a whole lot to celebrate about this country right now.
Don't give up the fight, guys. Don't lose hope. It's
a
fight we're going to be fighting for the rest of our lives.
Yep. But we always like to have a little get together at Justin's, so we're going to light off some fireworks. I'm going to be controlling the grill, feeding all of my friends delicious wings, burgers, and dogs. So, yeah.
Nate is the chef.
It's going to be fun. We're going to have a fun night here right after this stream, pretty much. Let's see. Tom asks, are you looking forward to Cassian Andor? I think that it's going to be pretty good, but am I like super excited about it?
The trailer looks pretty great.
Yeah. I think that Disney knows that not a lot of people are interested in Cassian, so maybe they're going to do like some interesting lore stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I like Dave, independent from home. You
only David.
I poured that tea in the river.
The British Empire. Yeah, we're going to do the Boston Black Series party. I make the same joke every year.
Yeah.
Every single year I make the same joke.
We're going to throw gins and Cassians in the water. That's probably not good for the fish or the sea life.
No.
Rena, never played Dungeons and Dragons. Officially, I have played Dungeons and Dragons video games, though, although I know those are completely different. Apollo Ape, are we sports fans? I am not. Although I do like... Okay, let me take that back. If you consider skateboarding to be a sport, I do love skateboarding, and I do love UFC. Those are my 2 sports.
Yeah. When I was younger, because I'm from Wisconsin, and when I was younger, I loved the Green Bay Packers, and I used to be big into NFL, and my room is actually still painted green and yellow. All these years later, I just never repainted. I don't watch anymore. I'm not super into it. But, yeah, not really a sports fan anymore.
Yep. Yep. I've really never been into sports, honestly. Mm-hmm. But I do like watching people get punched in the face. That is pretty satisfying.
I do like that.
Pretty satisfying. But yeah. So looks like that's about it from everyone. So we'll go ahead and call it here. Thank you so much for the support today, everyone who joined us for this more relaxed chill out stream here. Thank you. We had a little bit over 200 people in here at one point, so that was awesome. Still have just under 150 people in here watching right now. So really, thank you for all the support. We appreciate you guys spending, your Sunday afternoon with us when you could be doing anything else. So we appreciate you spending your free time with us. Make sure to join us next week because we are picking our giveaway winners from the 10K live stream. You are not going to want to miss it.
That's going to be so fun.
If you are unaware, you still have time if you want to join the channel membership. That's the best way to get on the Wheel of Death. And that also increases your chances drastically of winning this 10K giveaway. So something to think about. It's only 99 cents a month. You don't have to, but we are spinning the Wheel of Death for our channel members. We're picking 3 channel members who are going to be winning the prizes. So that's next Sunday, same time, same place, 1 p.m. Central Time. Again, we do also have merch. So check out the merch.
Check out that merch. Link in bio. Check out that merch.
Buy that merch.
Buy that merch.
But yeah, so thanks for joining us again, everyone. As of right now, I actually don't have any reviews or anything planned at all.
Yeah, I got the entire Lego collection video coming soon.
Hopefully, maybe that'll drop this week.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's edited. I just have to make a thumbnail, so that'll be up this week.
Nice.
Hey.
Infernal Hippo, thank you. Thank you for picking up a hoodie. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Be safe if you're here in the United States celebrating the 4th of July. Don't blow yourself up. Don't blow yourself up at the grill or with fireworks. Be safe, be responsible. If you're going to be
those M80s away.
If you're going to be having a little something to drink, maybe have a more sober person light those fireworks.
Yeah, no drunk driving.
Yes.
None of that.
You heard it here first. Oh, we got a last-minute chat here from Corey Diaz. Have a happy 4th, fellas. Best to you and yours. Thank you, Corey. You as well. Take care and stay safe out there. But yes, everyone, enjoy your boom booms, enjoy your burgers, your hot dogs, and be safe. Be safe out there.
Yep.
So yeah, that's going to be it from us today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the stream, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video. And we will see you same time, same place next week here on Out of the Basement. I'm Nate. I've been joined with Justin.
See you guys later.
And we'll see you all next time on Out of the Basement.